perspective. Like casters were, I mean, the NA panels were saying they were favoring the Motivate.Trust, but I think that only happened just because of how the laning phase went. Like even like last game's drop, I was like fine with it.
Darn panel boys always starting trouble. Still, we'll get into it. Game number 3. It's been a hell of a series between these two, I've got to say. Of course, Fearless back on his signature. Void Spirit, we saw that the first day that the group stages had started on. He put a real performance on that hero, and I wonder if he'll have a repeat performance this game around.
That's his signature hero, yeah. Void Spirit and DP.
He's very good at it, I'll tell you that. He does live up to his name as well. He really does not give a crap. He'll just jump into a team fight every single time on this hero. Little TNC.
The battle begins.
They'll meet MG.Trust at the bot lane. They'll leave them be. They'll get both top bounty runes anyway. Another 2-for-2 trade. Akio, tell me, because I was questioning the position for Darkseer a little bit, but you were saying to me it's perfectly fine. What's the concept behind it? What's the idea for Tim's here on this Darkseer?
So like if you see how the drafts are, I mean how the lanings are going, like right now the Chen March is in the off lane. And bottom side that like laning wise there's not Timber, even if you put Chen or Darkseer, nothing's gonna change too much. But like maybe later in the games, like, the team fight potential from TNC could be stronger because they have like better lockdowns with Chrono and RP.
Tim's actually just running at the side of MG.Trust with that Iron Shell. There's one thing you can do, just double Iron Shell at level 1 and they can't actually harass you back because it's just too much damage. Asaros getting bashed up here, Gabby.
Can he bash one more?
No, he cannot. He'll go onto Q and there's your bash, but wrong hero. That's a lot of damage out on these two on MG.Trust. Like Tim's.
I really like how the creeps are getting pulled. Is it?
Half of them.
Oh, only a few of it, yeah.
Gabby surged up.
He used the Q already. No more swashbuckles.
Time walk
Bash?
forward. Can he get a bash? However, no. Third hit, no bash. Fourth hit, no bash. And he'll give up.
Lost one full wave because of it. That was a bit questionable.
Unfortunate. Luck the draw. So we should have a look over to that mid lane. Our Void Spirit matchup, of course, versing Armel on the Magnus. Now, Armel had a bit of a struggle last game. Not the greatest performance, and you did mention up against the Storm, it is very, very hard for the Magnus. Up against the Void Spirit, is it any better?
Well, against Void Spirit, Mag doesn't feel anything. So I'm expecting not much pressure coming out from this lane. Or yeah, Magnus might be able to outclick him.
See Jackie and Boombill up at top against March and of course KP. Never mind, KP actually going all the way back to the fountain, but of course he could just TP as the Nature's Prophet. Or March on the Chen. Gonna try and harass Boombill out. With this Chen, do you expect a very kind of aggressive push style strategy here from TNC?
Not really. Chans are not being used for pushing these days. It's more for just lane and just mag factor that he can kill everyone.
Gets taken out. First blood going out to Jackie. The gaze out from Boombill, just catching him by surprise and cancels off the TP. Nice pick up there from MG.Trust.
Last game, Boombill was playing Pangolier, right?
He was.
This game, Q is playing it. I feel like they're using Pangolier pretty well. Like, just have like strong understanding of like what they have to do. That's a really good rotation that he TP top.
So we'll leave Gabby down the bot lane with Masaros, excuse me, by himself.
Masatos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those days, Q.
Looks like he's gonna get really fast level 5.
Sure does. Fearless, very low in that mid lane. Armel really giving it to him in this third game here. Pings are coming out. We have a bit of a rotation. In from Tim's. Q will also be around on the Pangolier.
Oh, the rune is bottom with DD.
It's a very nice one. Fearless.
Armor is gonna take so much advantage with this round, power.
It's always nice to get a DD as the first rune in the mid lane.
Yeah. Some hero doesn't get really get bonus by it though.
But the mag certainly does.
Mag certainly does. And he's versing melee hero too.
Seeing at the top lane, KP and March trying to contest Boombill there. Just for that one creep that's still around.
I'm surprised that Morphling is not getting interrupted too much by Nature's Prophet.
He's farming okay. Only 2 last hits on that Morph. Just freely farming the lane. I mean, they are committing 3 heroes up at that top lane from MG.Trust. So it might be a little bit challenging now to contest the Morphling. Masaros able to take the bounty bot. Must be a 3-for-1 trade on those bounty runes again.
I'm surprised how Armor is not utilizing the side camps. Maybe they both all wanna win mid lane so hard. But if you're playing Magnus, you have to play a bit differently in my opinion. You have to just think about pushing in the wave. You have to just let them farm, but you to be most farmed hero.
He has been just more than happy to stick around in that mid lane. Just not really venturing off to the jungle too much. Fearless gonna go in with an Astral Stem, but he's just trying to secure some creeps. Q was there, but they don't really have the control for Armel yet. 6-minute power runes are up, however, and
It's a 4-stack. It's March, the king of stack. I know him for well.
those are a
King
lot of
stack.
That's a lot of stacks. Good old March.
I want to see if any motivated heroes can contest that stacks.
Can they though with the draft they have? Like you might scout it out, but who would even take the stacks?
Double ultimate from Fearless.
Yeah.
Oh, where is he going?
Running up towards that top lane, Fearless.
Oh. I thought he knew about the stack. That's why he's suddenly going there.
Armel might it may have scared Armel a little bit. He got started on the stacks as soon as he saw that. Better take them now than potentially give them away later on. There you go. This will really allow him to escalate, and of course, the neutral items are now popping up. Give a nice bonus over to this Radiant side. Gabby bot lane falling very, very low to Masaros.
Eventually, he has to drop out bottom, I think. But where can he go? Can't lane against Morphling.
Big group up in the mid lane from MG.Trust. I mean, Armel is just farming neutrals now. He's not really bothering with that mid lane anymore. It's about that time. March does get some free XP there. But like you said, top lane, Jackie was uncontested, and they do eventually scout out that ancient stack.
Will they ward? Will they ward?
Masaros playing around with Gabby. Chakram forward, but does not really connect on the Faceless Void.
Oh, they warded the ancient.
It seems like they're just going to leave it though for Armel. It doesn't seem like they have any real intention to try and steal it away. Armel going to rush down bot lane with a haste rune onto Masaros, or rather it was just the surge from Tim's. Iron Shell's out. Masaros going to be okay, but Boombill may not be. Armel with the skewer actually pushing him back, forced the RP for this kill. He does eventually get it. That's the first RP of the game. I guess you'd just say any kill's a good kill for the first RP.
Yeah, but I was actually expecting these guys to go on Timbersaw with both ulti.
Fearless. It's a lot of damage out of Armel, but whoa, that's a lot of damage back. Fearless gets Gabby. Armel now needs to back off. Swashbuckle is there from Q, and Fearless is continuing the chase, but he does not have any more Astral Step charges. Armel will be safe.
That was a sick play from Fearless, but at the same time, what's the holding? What's the point of saving Chrono? I think in some point, like, they had to just use it. It's not like they're like ahead, so they can.
Tim's also going down. Fearless again with another great rotation out, and this is what you've got to be a bit afraid of as TNC. You gave him this Void Spirit. This is what he does. He doesn't like to sit back and farm. He likes to roam around and just kill people.
Yep.
It's exactly what he's been doing this whole time.
I think Jackie's gonna be happy enough to not react to top tower now at this point.
Dire's top tower is under
Jack is
attack.
still at the top of the net worth board, even with all those stacks that were taken by Armel and the Magnus. Just the freest Morphling game of his life. Now Gabby actually going to be the one to take the ancient stacks with that Empower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Give him
attack.
a nice little boost here as he is pretty behind in terms of the
Radiant's
position
bottom
1.
tower has fallen.
Still MG.Trust holding a 1k net worth lead. It's like Q's going to be working on that Spirit Vessel for the team this time around.
Vassal's always good against Void and Magnus. But in the same time, if you can't get it in right time, it's pretty scary.
Yep.
Like Void with the Empower, they're gonna be so ahead. What's the point of having Spirit Vessel like try to like just keep press on him when Void is gonna like hit him like a lot more harder with farmed items.
KP looks to be working towards that the Orchid build-up on the Nature's Prophet. It's pretty standard stuff from this Prophet.
I feel like TNC is gonna be unhappy about current situation. Not sure whether they're getting pressured by the solo Morphling, because Gabby's been like forced to got into the team fight for a few times, but Morphling, where was he?
Nowhere to be seen. Armel, bit of a DC here. I gotta say, this Motivate.Trust side, they are looking really impressive. Like, the way that Jackie's been able to avoid everything throughout this whole game so far. We're 11 minutes in, he hasn't been touched. It's not going to be too long before he gets that Yasha up into the Manta. It looks like one of those games where you may as well just rush a shotgun straight after that.
Yeah.
There's nothing really stopping you.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get Aghanim, right? He needs Manta Step for time dilation. And possibly Eevee, yeah.
KP loves that mosquito buzz noise for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I feel really bad for KP, to be honest. Like, I mean, it is like his responsibility for having the ping like issues, but
Yep.
I'm playing in 100 ping. Like, it actually feels really bad. Right?
Does limit you a little bit. You would know, Q. You've been in Australia for a while. You know what ping feels like to SCA. It's not very fun, is it?
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, look at the bright side. Back when Dota 2 first came out, we didn't. I believe we had to play with the NA people.
Yeah, Australia had to play with like 150 ping, 100,
That's worse than that.
180.
I had 200 the whole time back in those days. Wasn't that fun?
It was still fun, so for some
Radiant's
reason.
top tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Masaros.
Smoke up. MG.Trust on to March, and this Chen is going to be very, very easy pickings for Fearless. Astral Step, he will commit the Hand of God. There is help coming in from Armel. It's too late, the Chen is gone. Still Gabby gets involved now, kills off Boombill. They'd love to get a kill onto Fearless, and they will commit the Chrono for this. Armel skewering straight forward, but it will not matter. Fearless does get caught out on the Void and does go down.
This time, like, lane is pushed, so is it worth it? 1-for-2 trade into Chrono into...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's not. I think with Fearless though, you just want to slow down the momentum of the Void Spirit. Just don't let him feel too comfortable on the map.
Really like how like Fearless is rotating with one support at least. He never like rotates himself. Like, he's not being like self-greedy or like
Dire's
he
top
knows
tower
like
is under
what
attack.
he needs.
Mel getting gazed up. He does have a haste rune. Still has the RP available on this Magnus. Just never needed to commit in the last engagement. And now with that Echo Saber, he may attempt for a quick kill with this
Dire's
RP.
top tower is under attack.
R3 heroes mid, but he doesn't want to go after Masaros.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Fearless showing himself, so 4 heroes mid from MG.Trust.
I really like how Jackie's joining this
Radiant's
team
middle
fight as well.
tower is under attack.
Make that 5. Armel jumped on by Masaros. Simulate out from Fearless. The Aether Remnant did not land. They found the T1 tower.
Top tower is under attack.
It's actually
That's free tower.
it is a free tower. It's surprising to see TNC they weren't willing to try and counter that tower push. Suppose without the Chrono they just weren't feeling confident.
Got spotted out. I feel like they just want to get all the towers. Like,
Well, that's
How
how
are
you win
they-
the game, Q.
it's not like no one's dying, and like all the heroes in TNC side, like they have all the heroes ready. Oh, Q,
Radiant structures are
great smoke
fortified.
break.
Dire's
walking
middle
around.
tower is under
MG.Trust continues for that bottom T2 tower. TNC, they are pushing the top lane, but it's only one hero up there. It's a very, very slow process. That T2 bot is gone. Tims does search his way in. In fact, no, the T2 is still standing. He'll drop the wall. Boombell commits the Chain Frost. Now Gabby trying to go after this Morphling. Jackie will just morph into the void and just time walk away. Now Armel committing the RP onto Masaros. They do get 2 for their trouble. The rest of MG.Trust is able to leave the building. That T2 tower, at least it is deniable. So,
They probably don't want to deny it. The
Yeah.
tier 2 tower.
don't want to expose those outposts.
Yep.
Is there any specific item timings you think we're waiting on here for TNC?
More than item, I think they have to wait for the levels. I mean, obviously, Orchid on the Nature's probably really nice, but seems like KP's quite behind.
It's only level 8.
The seeds of void.
His net worth is not anything to write home about. It's an MKB coming up soon on Gabby. Boombell goes down to Armel. A good pick off on the Magnus.
Was it worth your life to try for my
Surge up. They might try to pressure this top tier 2 a bit, but mid lane, March is going to be in a spot of danger. Masaros on top of this Chen with the Rolling Thunder round from Q, but Gabby is going to join in and commits the Chrono onto Masaros. Do they have the damage up, or KP going to come in with the Nature's Wrath? But Masaros does eventually go down.
Dire's
It was
top
great,
tower
Sprout.
is under attack.
He knew that he was going to Timber Chain out over there.
Just surrounded with trees. TNC now. Start a bit of a mid push. Armel to just slow down the push down to the pot lane. KP will secure the mid tier 1.
thrift rewarded?
And all things considered, they are ahead of net worth TNC. So even though all these towers have gone down on the Radiant side, that they are still finding some decent amount of gold for themselves.
I think big factor is teams. Like teams been focusing a lot of in jungle, and March is not behind with levels too. And maybe that's why like KP is not like really high in the net worth.
Speaking of Tims, he does go down to Q. Did just buy out the mech. Does die straight afterwards.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, I think this upgrade Iron's gonna do so much here. He got it way too early.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We do also have the Orchid coming out on the Prophet now, but I believe we also saw a Manta on Jackie. Again, Jackie's just kind of been missing this whole time. He's not really showing up too often. Manta up, going straight into the shotgun build after. The TNC just don't seem very concerned about what Jackie's up to. They seem to be happy to ignore him.
And it's Aquila too.
Very nice.
Really nice item for a Morphling. Especially whenever, if you're not getting Lincolns for the hero, you're always gonna have a mana problem.
Tims just deny that tier 2 off, not willing to give some free gold away. Smoke up now, straight after the outpost is taken. Fearless gonna rush towards that mid. Q, try and bait them in, but Rolling Thunder will be cancelled off by the silence. Can they burst him down in time? They can. More heroes still coming in from MG.Trust, but I doubt they go for initiation here. Fearless is thinking about it. No, he'll just go to the creep wave instead. Now a Roshan play out from TNC.
Swoosh! Good play. They're doing it very quickly though.
Just have that Empower out, but Masaros, he knows about it. It's going to make it very well known, although RP out from Armel on the high ground, into the wall and the Chrono. But Fearless still gets his way out of there. Masaros going to chain out. Now the Rolling Thunder out from Q. They're just going to engage all the way. Armel will get stunned up. The Magnus going to be surged up and just gets out of there, but now Marge going to get jumped on. Still Hand of God going to fly out. Now the Morph needs to probably just back off a little bit. Jackie going to get skewered back in by Armel. A lot of damage coming out from TNC and a lot of control, but it's not quite enough yet. Motivate.Trust is still surviving, but Gabby jumps in again onto Fearless. He'll find one and he'll find another. A double kill for Gabby, and KP now back onto Jackie on that Morphling. Boombill trying to help with the Chain Frost. It is going to be pretty decent, but not quite enough. It does at least allow Jackie to get out, and KP now set to fall. Tim's surging up Armel.
I feel like this Surge is doing too much.
Surge seems like a very broken ability right now, QO.
And they can't, because of that, they're just like sending one hero to let them play, force them, group them, make them group up, and baiting them.
Well, now, Motivate.Trust go back for that Roshan. Of course, they're not going to let this go for free, TNC. They're going to try and initiate another team fight, but they're missing a lot of big ultis. Masaros, however, falling very low, especially with that Spirit Vessel. Now a great skill back from Armel. He catches two again.
Armor is doing so much job.
Just a completely different story from that game number 2 performance. Just consistently hitting these amazing skewers from the Magnus. And he finds another. Armel able to kill Fearless off.
This is like a revenge of previous game. You kill me like 2 times, like make me look stupid, and I'm gonna make you look stupid this time.
Oh, that's kind of what Armel's doing right now, that's for sure. Back Gabby gets another Q now going down. And yeah, TNC, they are not happy about what happened last game. Tips flying out from Gabby.
Game fell... I don't know, suddenly it got turned over like way too fast.
Yeah. Just after one big team fight, here we go. It was the
That was
skewer
the
back
first
from
one.
Armel, the Chrono. The Shockwave did actually bring Fearless back out of the Chrono, but it just didn't matter. They eventually caught up. MG.Trust, they took this team fight. I suppose because all these ultis and abilities were down, but look at the control out from TNC. They could just never move out of that small spot.
Like, you go out, I'm gonna bring you in. You go out, I'm gonna bring you in, Strat.
I love it. That first Roshan, very explosive from these two teams, ends up going into the hands of TNC. It really was the brilliance of Armel that time around.
Gabby actually went first item MKB.
Is that a bad thing?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think in terms of killing Timbersaw, it will help a lot. So, and he's getting a buff, so it doesn't really matter. Normally, when you go MKB, you see like Better Fury and like Midas or something.
Q, very, very cautious Armel, gonna skew back in, but Rolling Thunder is out from Q. Cappy just following the Rolling Thunder with Surge.
Gab is angry about the previous game. Pangolier, come here!
The silence is there from KP with the Sprout. Gabby won't be able to keep up with Q.
He's going.
Maybe he will. The Surge is going to be up from Tim's. Gabby's still on the chase. Just run, Q. This madman's after you. He's going to TP. It'll be alright. Fearless looks like he has not been spotted in that tree line.
Yep, I think he can successfully cut next wave.
Oh, actually, KP having a double check, gets the Orchid off with a Sprout for
Dire's
vision.
middle tower
Does have
is
help
under
coming in. In fact, no, they just leave him. Fearless does have TP, so he'll be fine.
I think he's gonna try to cut next wave as well. I really like how Fearless is playing right now.
Dire's bottom
Does cut the
tower
wave.
is under attack.
TNC, 23 minutes in, 13k net worth lead. Everything going just splendidly for them. Motivate. Maybe force into another team fight, but no.
Dire's
Like right now, you
middle
probably
tower
don't
is
want a
under
team
attack.
fight if you Motivate. Gabby
Dire's
just picked up a
structures
BKB
are fortified.
just on the courier. To mention, they have the RP, they have the Chrono, they have the Vac wall. Got everything.
They want to go high ground as soon as possible in this sort of
Dire's
situation, I
middle
think.
tower
And
is under
Fearless
attack.
cutting next wave again.
Armel, skewer back attempt, not going to work out this time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Free
top
T2 tower,
has
no
fallen.
defense.
What is Jackie doing? I want to see Jackie in this game.
What is Jackie doing indeed? There you go. He's
There you go.
still, after that Manta style came out, his farm has just really slowed down quite a bit.
I think it's because the team fight went like, yeah, favorite toward TNC.
Still just trying to get that shotgun up. Maybe by this point it's a bit too late. Like you've got the BKBs there.
Will shotgun change anything?
Gabby. Get an easy kill out onto the Lich. Look at 6 streak for our Faceless Void. KB, he did spot out Q. Bounty placed.
I think compared to the net worth like KP took, KP was 4k net worth when everyone was like 8k net worth, just because he was sharing with Chen and Darkseer with the farms as well. But like, he's doing so well as soon as he got the Orchid. I feel like all the team fights like they won is because of that like Orchid on the important heroes. So yeah,
He's been very
I'm
influential
proud
this
of
game.
KP.
Bounty, which may
You gotta blink up on
Radiant's
Tim's now on
middle
that
tower is under
Darkseer.
attack.
KP, they're gonna run into Jackie. He'll waveform straight into the Nature's Prophet. Silence is there. They couldn't get the Sprout off in time. Jackie is still in danger. The bash is coming out from Gabby, but Jackie able to time walk, and now Armel's there with the RP, but Fearless gets in with the Yules, trying to protect his Morphling, and he does. In fact, has he? He's still on the run. They're just surrounding from every corner of the map, but he does time walk away, Armel. Not done yet, but another waveform away from Jackie. He's got so much mobility. They are still chasing, however. KP TPing in with the Sprout now. Gabby going to the front lines. Jackie will Manta. Another adaptive strike. Here comes Armel with the Surge, but he misses a skewer. Another Sprout. Jackie's out of mana. He should be going down, and he does.
Oh, that cleave.
All across the map, QO. They are not leaving them alone.
I mean, it worked well. It ended up not using a chrono, and then like now they're right in front of the towers. I'm not sure whether TNC planned this thing, but if they planned it, it's a genius sort of level.
It is, because now the tier 3 tower's gone. They have so much damage with this Empower. Not to mention all the creeps coming out from this Chen and Prophet. And that mid-Rax, 26 minutes in, might just be gone. In fact, a great skew out again from Armel. Masaros is just melting, but he survives thanks to the Chain Frost of Boombill. Still they chase it now. Gabby gets the Chrono off onto 2, and they just disappear. Q just trying to roll. Armel with the skewer does not connect, but they could go for the top racks.
Yeah, they still have catapult, so
Dire's top tower is under attack.
that one catapult actually saved the game.
Q trying to delay things. Shockwave, wall is going to be out with the skewer back on Boombill. Armel again on a monster kill now, make that a double. He's godlike. Jackie trying to fight back. KP is so low, but he sprouts himself up. He can't get vision. Jackie has to waveform out, but the Spirit Vessel still ticking him down. Still Q coming back in for KP. He TP's out safely. Now the skewer back onto Boombill, onto Q. They are just melting Armel. Can he get a rampage? is their time. And are they heroes? The Morphling does eventually kill off KB.
In the rampage. Maybe it's too late.
Might be too late for Armel. Like Fearless goes in for the Aether Remnant. Armel, Shadowblade, goes back in onto the Timbersaw. Now the vacuum from Tims into the RP! Oh, that is disgusting from TNC. Masaros does go down. Gabby the one to pick up the kill. Oh, Kyo, it's looking rough for Motivate.Trust.
It's looking very rough. And it had DD before. It got changed to Invis rune.
What do you do now if you motivate? How do you get back into this game?
Keep killing KP. Yeah, let's kill KP.
Kill KP.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. Here we go. Fearless and Jackie on the mission to kill KP. They'll chase Tims instead. Gabby, TP, Fearless will cancel. Aether Remnant to lock him in. Do they have enough to burst him? They do.
They actually did.
The Aghanim Septum from Fearless.
We have to bring the Shifu guy from yesterday. The guy who bought the Divine Rapier and carried the game after Mega Creep.
Yeah. Bring him in.
Jackie can do it. Everyone can do it.
We believe in Jackie.
We believe in 10k Jackie.
Armel, he's up to something. Just shadow blading past Masaros. Up towards that top lane, and it's going to be poor old Boombill. Life of a position 5.
Two hit, one shockwave, one hit, two supports down.
See you later. Still, they are not done yet, MG.Trust.
Not sure whether TNC will wait for the Roche or just go straight. I think they have enough advantage to get the bottom side of, ancient side of Dire Jungle.
There's your Roshan.
Roshan is up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They are going to scout it out. March will just send some creeps in.
Yep.
My thrift reward.
We saw how fast TNC could take the Roshan the last time. I mean, it just really disappeared quite quickly.
There's a leech again.
Oh,
They see him this time.
Boombill's actually baiting here. Armel has the BKB TP out.
See you later.
I mean, I said baiting. He was standing in his own base, so I don't know if I'd go... Maybe baiting wasn't the right word, but he had a sentry down at least.
At least that drew so much attention from Motivate.Trust, and it looks like TNC doesn't... They're not gonna get interfered by Motivated.
They let the Roshan go, however. There's a smoke out from Motivate. Counter smoke from TNC. They have the high ground. Fearless gonna have his smoke broken. He just jumps in. He has no fear. Straight onto March. Now he wants out. And you've lost Q. Fearless, Gabby, Chrono. Not gonna be used up. Now the Chrono will be committed, but Gaze is going to be... No, rather, Aether Remnant going to lock him in, but it won't matter. They just have so much damage. Gabby's out of control. So is Armel. He wants Jackie on that Morphling.
You just have to RP.
He wants to skewer him first, and with the silence out from KP, it's not going to be enough, but now the vacuum onto Jackie. He's on the run. Orchid is there, but... unwilling to commit the RP here, Armel, or he is surged up. Jackie's still not safe. Skewer, not going to be there. Waveform just in the nick of time. They might just go for the final racks though, TNC.
Yeah, I think even though they're having fun, diving tier 4, like they'll still want to get tier 2 towers, like go step by step at least.
There's your tier 2 bot tower going. Side the Vice now up on KP, and there is no buybacks left on this map.
That's the item that Morphling hates the most. Size of Vice.
That final tier 3 tower now under siege. Can't afford to lose this team fight. They'll go in onto Gabby. Rolling Thunder is going to connect. Do you have enough control? There is no follow-up onto Gabby. They're trying to focus someone else down, but Armel gets a skewer off onto Masaros. They won't commit all the way. Now Gabby jumping back in. Boombill gets the gaze off, and now the side device, and Armel gets an RP off on the left side. Gabby goes in. It was onto 3. They burst down Jackie. There goes Masaros, and there goes Q. And that's it. They've called it. GG. See you later, nerds. And TNC appear to have teach Motivate a lesson.
Big lesson.
What a series that was, QO.